Good morning, boss.
Good morning.
Yeah, it is morning still.
Yeah.
Damp out today, and we have the heat on because it is cold out today.
I know, yeah. So we actually thought that it was going to be better weather today, and it's not. But we at least have this aeration that we need to get done.
Yeah, this is day 3 of rain, right?
But we're not complaining because it's fall. We wanted all of our seeded lawns to grow beautifully. So you kind of want to not go to them weekly.
Yeah, definitely not. And
you know, like we have a client that was like, okay, well, we're still growing and we were going to go up and mow her today, but reluctantly, only because she was asking.
I had her scheduled for Monday, Tuesday, but she had said happy Halloween, so we thought maybe she wanted us to come before Halloween, so we told her we were coming.
Right.
And she said, oh, my husband said it could wait a week. I think she wanted it mowed, but
yeah, so I'm glad that they're waiting because, again, like you just don't want to keep putting mowers on it. You want it to get thicker and fuller.
And this is our last aeration of the 2021 season, right?
Yeah.
We did 39 aerations. 39 aerations. I looked at the stand-on aerator. It has 129 hours.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's it?
Yeah, 129 hours. And we bought that, 4 years ago?
I think, is this not our third season?
Second. No, because we did a season. We had 2 seasons for GIE. Right? Remember we bought it?
We bought it in 2018?
Yeah, I think so.
Really? Oh, yeah, we
and then
might
2019, yeah. So we've had it for 4 seasons. We've put an average of probably 30 hours a year on that thing.
Yeah.
And I think altogether we've probably done 165 to 175 aerations.
That is, yeah. I mean, that machine has actually made us a lot of money in a little amount of hours. I didn't realize it had that
little hours.
Yeah.
Oh, and 129 hours. You got to remember, I let a friend use it for half a year.
Oh, yeah. I wonder how much he did.
He probably put about 9 hours on it. So we probably did 120 hours on that machine. 120, 4 years, 40 a year, about 160 aerations. Like we said, 160, 65.
So you can see how our 160 aerations are not very big lawns. You can see.
So I would say the average price just to aerate the lawn is $100. That was our minimum.
That wasn't our minimum this year.
No, this year it wasn't, but for the 4 years we've used it, we've
right.
$100.
Okay.
So you got to figure just at the minimum we've made 16 grand in 4 years with the aerator.
Just with with the $100 aerator, but yeah.
And see, I count when I bought the aerator. Say we bought the stand-on aerator. To justify it, we had to buy it because we would go rent it and they wouldn't have it for us, and we'd have to do it all in the same week that we had the rental, and it just became a challenge. So to justify it, I said we had so many aerations. We had still 30 to do. And when I say somebody says, well, the aerator pays for itself, just aerating, I count seeding and fertilizing too, because if I didn't have that aerator, I probably wouldn't be seeding and fertilizing that lawn. So that all adds up. And you figure, if you guys are questioning whether to get a stand-on aerator, I would say if you're doing 20 accounts,
I think so. I mean, when we decided was when we were getting to the point where we were renting it for 3 days. And you guys know, in this business, it's very difficult to get 3 straight days, you know, especially in our area.
Unless you're in a drought.
In the fall, yeah.
So.
And you don't want to drought when you're seeding.
So hopefully you like that little talk. If you guys are looking into aerators for next year. Now, we don't aerate, seed, and fertilize in this. Well, we fertilize in the spring. We don't usually aerate and seed in the spring. When we do, because I know you guys are going to have clients that ask you, when we do, we tell them we try to do it as early as possible in the spring. And we do tell them we don't guarantee they're going to have an awesome grass going through the summer unless they're keeping it watered all the time.
Right.
And if you guys have been watching us for a while, thanks.
Yes.
If you just found us, please subscribe.
Yeah.
And like the video and comment. But if you've been watching us for a while, you know that most of our clients don't water.
Yeah.
So
they let Mother Nature take over, and Mother Nature.
So if you're doing that in the spring and we get hot really quick and you're not watering that lawn like people didn't water this fall, the grass is going to deteriorate and die really quick.
At least in the fall, we're so we're mild. Yeah, we're foggy. We have a dew on the ground until like 12 o'clock most days.
So
and the other thing is we're cooler, and then you have the winter, and our winters are not usually extremely harsh where it kills off seed. It just, again, gives it that moisture that it needs. And then come spring, you know, the lawns are looking really well, especially if we get out early and fertilize and spray. Then the lawns look really, really nice.
And if you're questioning, well, you're doing another aeration, it's November. It's going to get, in 2 weeks, not even 2 weeks, next Saturday and Sunday, we're dipping down to 23, 24, a hard freeze. And people say, well, from our experience, the grass still germinates in the spring, and when we went by the sod fields, they were just putting all their seed out on the newly tilled ground. What is it? Probably a couple hundred acres out there, and they're reseeding it right now. So they do seed right before the winter too, so they must know something, especially in zone 7A. So
yeah, so we just want to say that we really appreciate you guys. You know, we never set out to be like, oh, we're gonna be YouTube influencers, but we enjoy the community, and we enjoy sharing our journey with you and our little bit of knowledge, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, what you guys take from it. I mean, we do have a little bit of knowledge, some people say, but
sometimes
we're not experts.
I did actually want to mention too that I thought that I saw somebody mention that this was their first year that they aerated.
Oh yeah.
Did you see that?
And
comment?
he did the neighbor too. Was that the one? Yeah, I think I've responded back to that comment.
That's awesome.
Yes, and we have. He said he used the Jonathan Green seed, or they said they used the Jonathan Green seed. And our seed, without people watering it, is coming up, and it's looking pretty good. And if people watered, I could only imagine what it would look like.
I know, yeah. So. Yeah, I thought I saw somebody else mention that too, but
okay.
So
let's go get this. Yes, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscriubing. We're gonna go get this aeration done before it rains. It's already sprinkling right now.
Oh,
we've been talking for about 7 minutes.
Okay.
So let's go.
Last aeration of the year. We're not taking on any more. We're going to clean this thing up, probably change the oil, filters, and pack it away for the winter. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put the fertilizer out. You guys are new, this is what we use, starter fertilizer. It's pulling out good cores. Of course, we got a lot of rain too, so not a lot, maybe an inch and a half of rain. Not bad, not bad. So I'm gonna go a little heavier on the nitrogen with this one. Well, a little heavier on everything. I'm gonna do about 6 pounds per 1,000. Maybe it'll green it up a little bit more for you, David. You'll be mowing it a couple more times. I guess you'll be doing leaves for a little while longer too, because all the leaves are still on the trees. But let me go ahead and put this fertilizer down. There you guys go. We are done our last aeration for the year. I did an experiment with this one since it's the last one. I had 2 50-pound bags of seed left. I went up 4 more spots on my spreader. Instead of doing 18, I did 22 and heavily seeded this yard. And I gave it a little boost to extra nitrogen and other stuff, just a little bit more. So we'll see what this one does. We're gonna drive over on the next street over and see how the other lawns we aerated and seeded a little over a month ago, I think. So I think they were all mowed, so we're gonna check these out.
Was it?
No?
Maybe it was.
Okay, guys. These are 3-4 yards that we aerated and seeded. I think it was about a month ago. Maybe 3-4 weeks.
Yeah, I'm gonna look.
So this one here, looking good. No, that spot sunk. That wasn't us. This one and the third one, but they all are looking really nice and green still.
Yeah, everything else looks good.
Yeah, not bad, not bad. And that's, like we said, guys, with no water. It got rain maybe once or twice, and we know they all want water, unless they do water.
Oh yeah, September 27th. So it was.
Oh, 1 month ago.
A month ago.
So not bad for not having any water. Unless they do water, Dave, you'll have to let us know.
Yeah, I thought he said no. None of his clients water either.
So, but we're done. That aeration, it's gonna rain. I'm not sure what we'll get into today. The house, if it doesn't really rain, maybe mow some of our yard.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Look, guys, Wes is mowing on my yard.
I don't make the stripes Rachel makes.
Now you gotta buy one of these.
I probably will next year.
Good morning, boss.
Good morning.
It's a Sunday. Actually, it's Sunday afternoon, 1 o'clock.
Yeah, I guess it's
so.
Sunday afternoon.
Good afternoon, guys.
Good afternoon. Hopefully everybody is having a great, wonderful day. And even though you're not seeing this on Halloween, it is Halloween.
Yes. And we had 2 visitors today.
Yeah. So
I got a little bit of mowing on the big mower.
You did? You got them?
I recorded them. Look at the view today.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Wow, that's pretty.
Yeah, that is pretty.
So we're out on a Sunday. Why we're working? Well, we're not working. We're going to do an estimate.
Yeah. So it's not really working, but it's a quote that we have to get done.
And we'll do some maybe mowing and stuff today.
And I have to say, I was excited to meet Mariah, even though I know Mariah and Wes from watching them all the time.
If you guys don't know, that's Ratliff Family Lawns. So
Yeah.
go ahead and go check them out.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's get them to 1,000 subscribers.
Oh,
guys.
that would be nice to get them to 1,000 subscribers. But yeah, Mariah and I just talked the entire time. We definitely could have used more time, but still a little funky, so we're just gonna have to wait to have like a really big hangout and invite a bunch of people.
So guys, here would be our next project. So we need to clear this whole wall out. Well, hopefully our next project. We need to clear all this out. Everything on this hill is going. We are going to measure out. I'm going to go on the program and measure that distance.
Okay.
We're going to measure out to plant all new evergreens along the back to block out, because there's no view back there, to block out the neighbors. And I think we're going to cut this wall a little bit. We're going to go in on this one. We're going to design it to just go in a good 3 feet to give them a little more space back here out that way. And then we're going to landscape the whole thing.
So
Well, then we can keep it the same height.
Yeah, she likes the height. She was saying that they are going to get a puppy, so she likes the height.
So the idea would be to then cut it out at this one, right?
Go in here.
Go in here, keep it the same height, so we don't have to worry about any
Right.
back there. Of course, build the wall the way it should be built. Then come all the way over to here, probably this one here.
Yeah.
Because I want to use these. I want to keep these there as supports.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right. I agree.
So we'll have to figure it out, but we got this.
And then you might just have to put like a couple more dead men in going into the wall that way.
Yeah. So
nice.
but we'll get it all. Let me measure this out, and then hopefully we got to take these trees down. I don't care what they say.
Okay.
I mean, are they going to get mad if we clear out some of the brush back here? That's not... I'm going to clear it out some. Not going to spray weed killer on it, but... It's funny, the bear brings snacks up here. This was from the bear. Yeah, I know that. That's the only place this trash comes from. It's like a Cheetos container. Do it all out. Instead, I think we're going to have to do a lot of it by hand.
Because of them.
Because there's no talking to the neighbors. I mean, I guess we could get a backhoe.
And just do it from this side.
And do it from this side. We're going to tear up all the grass and everything back here, but that's part of the project.
It's going to have to be. We're going to have to take that into account.
Okay, guys. So I'm going to think of something. Shouldn't be hard. Right?
No.
This is the hardest part here. Planting ain't hard at all. This would just be the hardest issue, pulling this wall down.
Yeah. But it looks like it's starting to push out regardless.
No, that's the way it's designed.
Really?
Yeah. It's at an angle. We're going to have to get a machine anyway, because when we're going to have to dig this out. I mean, I guess I could do it by hand, but that's a lot of dirt. We'll figure it in for the machine and then see where we get to. Right?
But we're only going to be able to get to here with the machine. The thing's going to be there already.
Okay, then we'll be doing a lot by hand. You're going to be working your ass off this winter.
Yeah.
Because of bad neighbors. Do you guys have bad neighbors? Hopefully none of you have bad neighbors. I didn't even know this was legal. To just dump mulch back here.
Man, these chrysanthemums really are pretty.
So, if there... Wow, this is a mess back here, man. Ow, ow. Ow, ow. I mean, are they going to get mad if we clear out some of the brush back here? That's not... I'm going to clear it out some. Not going to spray weed killer on it, but... It's funny, the bear brings snacks up here. This was from the bear. Yeah, I know that. That's the only place this trash comes from. It's like a Cheetos container. See, it sucks. You know why it sucks? Because they're such a-hole neighbors. If we could rent something, we could pull it right in here and freaking...
And just pull it all out.
Do it all out. Instead, I think we're going to have to do a lot of it by hand.
Because of them.
Because there's no talking to the neighbors. I mean, I guess we could get a backhoe.
And just do it from this side.
And do it from this side. We're going to tear up all the grass and everything back here, but that's part of the project.
It's going to have to be. We're going to have to take that into account.
Okay, guys. So I'm going to think of something. Shouldn't be hard. Right?
No.
This is the hardest part here. Planting ain't hard at all. This would just be the hardest issue, pulling this wall down.
Yeah. But it looks like it's starting to push out regardless.
No, that's the way it's designed.
Really?
Yeah. It's at an angle. We're going to have to get a machine anyway, because when we're going to have to dig this out. I mean, I guess I could do it by hand, but that's a lot of dirt. We'll figure it in for the machine and then see where we get to. Right?
But we're only going to be able to get to here with the machine. The thing's going to be there already.
Okay, then we'll be doing a lot by hand. You're going to be working your ass off this winter.
Yeah.
Because of bad neighbors. Do you guys have bad neighbors? Hopefully none of you have bad neighbors.
Can't believe we have the heat on.
Well, it is only 57.
I know.
We were going to go to Parkway back to give you guys a beautiful view, but we'll take you this way.
Yeah,
This way is just as pretty.
it is. There's just as much color
And all the colors change so quick, guys. Remember when I was telling you a couple weeks ago in the video that everything was half green still?
Not
no
anymore.
more.
Yeah. It like seems like overnight, right?
Yeah.
We even where we just were doing a quote where did we mow them what Thursday?
Yeah.
No, Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday.
So we mowed them Wednesday, and there are so many leaves down again already. Oh, don't forget I have that pumpkin in the back of the trunk.
In our trunk?
Yeah. To put out.
Oh, it's a pretty day for colors.
So
today.
pretty,
Look at that,
right?
guys. To the left is City of Asheville.
And it is really funny because even Wes and Mariah, who live in the mountains too, oh my gosh, it's a gorgeous day. Even Wes and Mariah, who live in the mountains too, you know, Mariah said, it's just so peaceful here, it's so pretty. It's just different.
It's beautiful.
When we moved here in 2010, we called it our happy bubble.
And it's still our happy bubble.
It absolutely is.
Oh, that was a piece of metal in the street. Wood. This view is usually nice coming up over here.
Yeah.
This is going into West Asheville.
The city looks so pretty today. There's the Basilica. Oh, wow.
Oh man, you can see all the shadows.
What a pretty day. Wes and Mariah said that the city was crazy, and even though we live so close to the city, I can't tell you the last time
We've been through the middle of the city. We usually don't. We drive around. We just drove
Yeah.
around just now.
Yeah, we drive around. I guess sometimes we just do that little section when we do the turnaround on one of our clients.
Oh
right?
yeah.
But
Oh man, guy was in a hurry.